Hey guys, welcome to the back and biceps video. So just did a bit of back, bit of biceps obviously. Quite high volume, so the video is reasonably long. I'll just guide you through it. So we're doing some lat pull downs. Chris using pretty strict form, relatively low range of motion, a bit of time under tension. Now you can see I actually stretch a bit more at the top. I don't lock out, but I do stretch a bit more. I prefer it. Then we jumped into some reverse grip pull downs. Chris uses quite a narrow grip here. I'm not a big fan of it because I feel it more on my biceps than my back, but this works for him. He likes it. It's what works for you that matters. And you'll see on the next video my grip. It is quite a bit wider. I lean back quite far as well on this, so that I don't squeeze the biceps as much. It's actually something I picked up from a Kai Green video. Figure he knows what he's doing right. Then went into some T-bar rows. I'm not going too heavy on T-bar rows at the minute. I'm feeling quite weak. I am cutting quite a way into it. Probably need to maybe tweak my form slightly as well. Chris goes a lot heavier on this. We didn't record it, but he went quite heavy. He's bulking, so needs to and should do as well if he wants to take advantage. Then went into some seated cable rows. I love this exercise. Everyone should do it. You feel a really, really, really good squeeze on this. It's really hard to fuck up this exercise. If you do, just honestly get someone to look at you and see what you're fucking up, because it is really hard to fuck it up. Chris uses like a wide sort of posing form on here. You can see flares his lats out quite a bit. He likes that more. I prefer narrower with the elbows in a bit more, just so I can feel it in the middle of my back, whereas you'd probably feel it a bit more on your sides. Then went into some trap work. Chris did quite a lot of trap work. I do back twice a week, and I prefer to do traps on one but not on the other. I think it's a bit of an overdeveloped muscle anyway. It does develop quite easy. I only did like 3 sets. I didn't go crazy. I do need to work on them anyway at the minute, but yeah, I didn't do too much. Then jumped into some incline bicep curls. We didn't go heavy, was already pretty screwed. Did quite a few reps of these, and I'll squeeze some extra ones out at the end that you'll see in a minute. We also did some dumbbell rows. I don't know what happened to that. I thought I recorded it, but it's not on here, so must not have done. Again, Chris, for some reason, shaking his head like a madman. You can see the range of motion again isn't actually like all the way to the top. I don't feel there's any need. If you go too high, you will just sort of rest at the top. You get so far and it's actually resting. It's better to go so far where you feel the most range of motion when you squeeze your biceps. Chris tried to superset some there. Looked like a bit of a fail actually. But he got a few more reps more than he would have done normally, so that's the aim of the game. Growth comes in the last few reps. Again, we did a lot of reps. The gym actually was closing very, very soon after this, so we was going straight from one exercise to the other at the end, really rushing the exercises. That's not pounds, that's kilograms for any Americans watching, so it's like 22 pounds rather than 10 pounds. We didn't go too heavy anyway. We'd probably go a bit heavier if we had more time, just because obviously you get longer breaks in between to recuperate. But I had a really good pump after anyway. Then finished off with some easy bar curls. The easy bar curl is a pretty good exercise. I think anyone will agree. Most beginners use the easy bar curl. Again, I didn't go too high. I mean, I was pretty fatigued anyway. I was just saying I had to do a cheat rep there. Chris does the same thing. He sort of, his range of motion is quite short as well. But you get a really good stretch, and as long as you squeeze at the top, that's all that matters, is stretch and squeeze. You don't need to go all the way up where you're resting. I don't see any point in that. So yeah, thanks for watching.